I said before, I believe in our team. I do believe in our team. And we're going to work hard to make our team better. And I hope the players respond the right way. And it's not going to be for you. The fans, yes. Because if it was up to you, we're 6 foot under already. We're dead and buried and gone. Gone. And just because you got beat on the last play, that can't affect the next play. Or that's breaking you. Your frustration is breaking you. Just because you miss a block, or you get blocked, or you miss a tackle, or you fumble the ball. What does it take to break you?
Everything you put into it is right out in front of you. Let's go get this thing. Keep it going. Show me you can do it. Show me you want to do it. Be better. Let's go.
Well, good morning, and roll tide. Yeah. What the business is, what does it take to break you? Good morning, what up? Let's go, let's get it. Good morning to you. Hey, it's your boy, Piano Man. Welcome to the long run. Yeah, man. I saw something that Stephen wrote. He said 3 more days and we could trash Georgia. Stephen is ready. Roll Tide, everybody. Good morning, Dwight. My producer is here. Good morning, Dwight. Roll Tide to you, man. Stephen Hicks, the voices are saying 3 more days, and man, we gonna turn Stephen loose on them Georgia Bulldogs because he ready, man. Stephen been ready ever since the season started. Good morning, Stephen. Roll Tide, brother. What are the voices saying today, Stephen? Good morning, Nick Hart. Nick, how is your grandmother, sir? How's your grandmother? Roll Tide to you there, brother. Latoya, what the business is. You know. Good morning, Roll Tide, Latoya. Good morning, Roll Tide. Double A, what's up with you, Roll Tide? Good morning, Double A. How are you? Good to see you. Carla. Yeah, okay. I miss KB last night. I knew he was gonna have a special guest and everything. I was just unable to join last night. I had some things going on around here, and I got getting things ready for my fishing trip and things like that. But KB always coming with it, and whomever KB puts on, I know it's all good in the hood. Yeah, good. But roll tide to you. Roll tide. Carla. Yeah. Good morning, everybody that's up in here now. Let me go back down I'm going to that game. I got tickets on the 50-yard line. Cool. Yes, Nick. Oh yeah, Nick. Nick, is your wife picking up on it? Is your wife picking up on things? Yes, Lord. It's the Chapman family. Good morning and roll tide. Good morning and roll tide. Roll tide. Yeah. Roll tide. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and check out that KB's segment last night. I love when y'all see people say people are the truth. Now that gets my, that gets my juices flowing. I love it. Good morning, DSGB84. Good morning, roll. My bad. That's my brother out of Georgia representing them dogs. Him and Mr. P. What's going on? DSGB, I saw your video on there. You working out, bro. Get it on in there. Get on in there, bro. Kimberly, my sissy. Good morning. Roll Tide, sissy. Roll Tide. Sugar Bell. What's going on with you? Good morning. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. Come on in. Man, there's a lot of stuff went down yesterday within the news of stuff, man, within the news. And I'm glad. And one of it, you know what? Let me hop right to it. I'm not going to be on here long today. Wait a minute. What's going on here? I'm not going to read that. I'm not reading that there. Here we go. You know, I know some folks. I know some folks. Some players probably yesterday are possibly just sort of disappointed in the NCAA ruling about the closing of the elimination rather of the spring transfer portal window for football. And something needed to be done. I'm just being honest with you. It needed to be done. There were too many how can I put it? It was too many avenues of opportunity to do stuff and just enter the portal about like when you wanted to and things like that. And because they were going to wait till the upcoming one. I mean, I got you, and I understand if you're disgruntled and you're dissatisfied. But now that. But like Coach Saban said, sooner or later, some order was going to have to come to this. And so, good morning, Gwen. Good morning. Good morning, Roll Tide, Gwen. Yeah, it needed to be done. It gotten way out of hand. Way out of hand. It was way out of hand. College football is officially, and this is coming from ESPN, college football is officially moving to a single off-season transfer portal window. The NCAA announced Wednesday that the Division I Administrative Committee voted to approve a legislative change that eliminates the spring transfer window, but did not sign off on establishing January the 2nd through 11 as the lone portal window for FBS and FCS players. In response to feedback from student athletes, the FBS and the FCS oversight committees will discuss modifying the dates and length of the proposed January window. The administrative committee will consider those adjustments when it meets in October. All right. FBS head coaches advocated for a January portal window at the AFCA convention in January, and both oversight committees voted to support changing the transfer windows earlier this month. The reform will bring major changes to the timing and the duration of the offseason transfer period in college football. The initial proposal would require college football players to wait until January 2nd, the day after the completion of the college football playoff quarterfinals, to enter the names in the NCAA transfer portal database and be contacted by prospective schools. Graduate transfers were previously allowed to enter the portal early, but now must also wait until the January window. Yep, one rule for everybody. Players would have 10 days to enter the portal, but are under no deadline to make a commitment to their next school once they enter. No, I can about live with that. I can live with that. I really can. I can live with that part. But then I still have some questions about that part too. Players on teams still competing in college football playoff in January would have 5 days after their final postseason game to enter the portal. This season's college football semifinals, the Verbo Fiesta Bowl and the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, are scheduled for January 8th and 9th, respectively. Gotcha. In previous years, the winter transfer portal window opened in early December on Monday after bowl games selections. The change is aimed at alleviating some of the stress of the loaded December calendar, during which transfer, recruiting, coaching changes, bowl practices, high school signing day, bowl games, and the college football playoffs were all going on simultaneously. In the words of my former pastor, simultaneously and at the same time. Anyway, last year's winter portal window was December 9 through 28. That's a lot. That's a long time. With the spring portal window on April 16th through the 25th. The total number of FBS scholarship transfer has increased yearly and surpassed 3,200 in 2024 through 25. That's a lot of folks. The elimination of the spring transfer portal is a move the NCAA has considered in recent years. It was first established as a 15-day window in April of 23, and marked the final deadline for players to transfer be immediately eligible at their next school. In 24-25, the spring window was reduced to a 10-day period. And then, I finished this. The spring window has become a source of frustration among coaches in recent years. Unexpected post-spring departures are difficult to replace, and the elimination of the one-time transfer rule is giving players and agents the leverage to demand more money by threatening to transfer. Coaches have also taken advantage of the spring window to cut underperforming players and bring in additional transfers. This year, more than 1,100 FBS scholarship players entered the transfer portal in the month of April. Head coaching changes currently trigger a 30-day window for players who wish to enter the portal and explore the transfer. Football players at UCLA and Virginia Tech are already allowed to transfer early after their head coaches were fired Sunday. Though many head coaches have expressed support for a January transfer portal, Ohio State coach Ryan Day spoke out against it earlier this month, telling supporters it doesn't make any sense to me that coaches must focus on recruiting transfers while their team is still competing for national championship. Man, sit down, Ryan Day. Just chill out. Just chill out. You win one championship and now you think you this great voice. Man, sit down. Sit down. Be quiet. Sit down. Because he benefited from transfer portal last year. He benefited. He did. So he really did. I mean, yeah, he really did. Okay, Kimberly, I got you, sissy. So that's how that's running, y'all. Good morning, Twister. Good morning, sir. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Who else has come up in here since I've been reading? Any questions about that? Anybody coming from the chat? My biggest question was, I think it sort of answered it in a kind of sort of way. How can I put this? My brain's not functioning for business this early in the morning like that, but it was needed. That's all I'm going to say, that it was needed. It was needed. It was time to put some limits on this thing, to bring to bring more structure to it, as opposed to it just being the wild, wild west. They needed to bring some structure to it, need to be some rules. Exactly, Sugar Bear. Tell Ryan Day to sit down. Just tell Ryan Day to please have several seats. Now, coming from the one who, like I said, in my opinion, this is just Piano Man's opinion now, who benefited the most, who really benefited from NIL, transfer portal, however all you want to fix it. And now you're number one in the nation and everything. I think that's just going to be a matter of time before that gets shut down. Just in my little humble, unsolicited opinion, I believe Michigan's going to beat them again. Michigan's going to beat them. I think Michigan's going to beat them again. Anyway, just Ryan Day fussing for no reason, in my opinion. You fussing. I mean, I see your point, but in my opinion, just in my little humble, unsolicited opinion, again, you're fussing for no reason. Good morning, Bama Ball 9, Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Now, I don't know if she's listening or not, but she's out there on the West Coast. She's out there on the West Coast. But I want to say happy birthday. Happy birthday, not early, not belated, but today, let me see something here. Let me do a little factor figuring. Let me see, carry the 0. Yeah. Today, today, 32 years ago. Yes, sir. Today, 32 years ago, the one, the only, Miss Giovanna Nicole Long was born 32 years ago on September the 18th, 1993. Y'all, that's my daughter. I've got 3 boys and 1 girl. She's the youngest and everything, but she's about as tough as those boys. But I just want to tell her, if she's listening, but I know that she'll be listening later on. But happy birthday to Pootie. That's what I called it as her nickname. All my children have nicknames. There's Jonathan, but I just call him John. There's Jeremy. I call him J-Mac. There's Jamal. I just call him Spoke. And then there's Javonna, and I call her Pootie. And so today is Pootie's birthday, 32 years old. And she makes me mad half the time. But that's still my baby. And I just want to tell her happy birthday. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. Those that are in the chat that's wishing her happy birthday. Thank you so much. And but I'm gonna be. I guess I'm gonna have to cash out her a present. I think I'm gonna cash out her $32, $1 for each year. $1 for each year. So if the governor is here, good morning, Governor JB. The governor is here. Good morning, sir. The governor of Discord. Yeah, Carla. All my kids' names start with a J. Jonathan, Jeremy, Jamal, Giovanna. I have it's a long story about that, but I also have 2 bonus sons, Jawan and Jaquez. So when you put it all together, Piano Man has 6 kids. Nick, she's not an Alabama fan. She doesn't watch college football like that. She's not. She loves pro. How can I put it? She loves the New England Patriots. She loves professional. But now if I tell her that she's going for Alabama, she's gonna do what I say do. But I already have my grandchildren. Saying Roll Tide. Now my grandchildren are already saying it. So somebody, somebody got to be living right. I got to teach them what's right. Even that son of mine, J-Mac, he's a big Florida State fan. He ain't said much to Dad. He hasn't said much to Dad since August the 30th, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's quite okay. It's all right. They don't have to. They don't. You don't have to talk to Dad like that. I know down in his heart, he knows that. Once we begin to put it together. And I think we're putting it together. They don't want to see us again. They don't want to see us again. They don't want to see us again. So she likes a Boston team. Yeah, she's a Patriots fan. My son, Governor, the one Sam Black, the one that comes in here, he's a Patriot fan too. Oh, I got quite a few. I got a couple of Patriot fans in my family. Yeah, got a couple of Patriot fans in my family. Couple of Patriot fans. Let me see. Let me go down the list. Now my oldest son. Good morning, Nicole. Roll Tide. The business is, watch this, JB. Now my sister, the one you already know. Now her and my oldest son, and myself, my brother-in-law, we're all Alabama fans. Now my nephew, Thomas. He is a Florida fan. He and one of my twin nephews, they're both Florida fans. The other twin is an LSU fan, like that. Like I said, Jamal, on the other hand, is an Oregon fan, and Sugar Bell. Now I'm finna tell you something now. Let me tell you something, Sugar Bell. Now look here. If I send her $3,200, Yeah, ooh, woo. No. I don't know, Sugar Bell. That you driving a hard bargain now. I would do it if she needed it. But I've been telling you what, and she's probably watching, or she's probably going to watch. You're gonna see that. She's probably gonna see that little see your post right there, and then watch her give me a call or shoot me a text and say, "Hey, Daddy, what about that $3,200?" Miss Sugar Bell was talking about. I need some things around here. I'm gonna have another baby, and all that kind of stuff. And that 3,200 could really go a long way. And you know what I'm gonna tell her, Sugar Bell? Ask Sugar Bell for it. That's what I'm gonna say. When you starting something now, Sugar Bell, and you ain't the one who's gonna be getting the text message around here. That's gonna be me. That's gonna be me. Don't worry about it, Sugar Bell, because she probably gonna ask me for it anyway, whether you said anything about it or not. But that's my daughter, though, and I love her. And and those of us fathers on here that have daughters, I already know if you anything about your daughter like I am about mine, they can ask me for whatever. Just don't ask, and I'm gonna say this, don't mean no harm. Just don't, unless it's your husband, don't you dare ask another man. I'm your dad. And don't even go there. Don't even go there. That's right. But anyway, but my son Jeremy, Florida State, my son Jonathan, Alabama. Jamal, Oregon, J-Mac, Florida State. Jonathan is Alabama. But now I'm not sure about Jawan and Jaquez. I'm not sure about them, but they don't talk about football, that college football. But I do know this in the professional ranks. Jeremy, Jawan, Jaquez, and myself are all Pittsburgh Steelers fans. We're Steelers fans. I'm different. You better ask it because I'm broke. But you know what though, JB? Now I'll explain it to you off the camera, bro. Off the air, JB. I'll explain it to you, and everything. But that's how it runs in my family. Like Thomas, who also loves who's the one who loves Florida. My oldest nephew, who's actually like my little brother, he loves Florida in college, but in the pros, he loves the Chargers. It's all crazy, man. It's all crazy in my family. And so when we all get together for football season and everything, the few times we do get together, it gets crazy out here. 4 girls over here. Hey, do they want to adopt? 4 girls. I hear you, JB. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. Salute to you, my brother. Salute to you. But anyway, happy birthday, Pootie. Daddy loves you, and I'll holler at you in a minute. But anyway, y'all, back to what we were talking about. Let's look at something right quick. Let's add to the stage.
Kalen DeBoer, welcome. Thank you for joining us, and talk to us about how the off week is spent for you and for the players with the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, you bet. Good to hear you from you, Chris. We get back right away on Sunday, and we make sure we cover everything we have to from the game and make the corrections and just kind of review that, get our workouts in, and then try to let the guys early in the week on Monday especially get to class. And that's normally our day off anyway, and now they've been working out and we're getting back on the practice field here the latter part of the week here. I just liked having those that day or two where they're a little bit away and can take care of their business, get caught up with any school or whatever it might be, and it's good mentally and physically to kind of refresh. Our coaches are game planning. There's a lot of recruiting that's going on, whether it's earlier in the week or going to some games here on Friday. We got some coaching staff that will be out on the road even by tomorrow afternoon. So a lot going on, just everyone kind of doing their part.
let's go back and talk about the victory over Wisconsin, because it was impressive. Coach, they punched a little from the start. They had a good stand defensively against your team right at midfield after your opening possession, but your defense able to set the tone with a takeaway. And I thought a couple of the things, not only the takeaways, but also the fact that you were able to keep pressure on the quarterback throughout the course of the game, especially when it was in question, major difference makers in that outcome.
Yeah, for sure. Just been challenging the defense to start fast. We hadn't really the first game, and then the last two games they've done a better job, and especially getting that takeaway right after we gave up the ball on downs there offensively. That was huge, just with the field position that Wisconsin had, and so our offense took off from there. And really, the first 6 possessions, our defense got 4 punts and 2 interceptions. It was actually a quick game, and offensively, I think we had 8 or 9 possessions total, 9 possessions, and after the first possession with the turnover downs, we got 5 touchdowns and a field goal. So didn't finish how we'd like, but it was a game that we did a good job executing, especially through about 3 quarters. So I'm proud of the guys and the effort. They put a lot of work in to have their minds right, and went out there and executed the plan.
Talk to me about Ryan Williams and what having him available meant throughout the course of last week for your offense. You've got other weapons, we know that, but there's only one of him, and having him available again is pretty special.
Yeah, and he just adds to the group that we have with the rest of the receivers, and he was chomping at the bit to get back out there, and you could see it through the week of practice, and it showed up on Saturday with the effort, and the playmaking that he brought. He's a home run hitter. He's a guy that will take anything and end up in the end zone, and so just adds another threat, balances out the defense. They can't just focus on guys like Germ or Isaiah. Lottie's been part of that mix now, and so it's good to have him back.
Ty Simpson, another great game statistically, 24 of 29 for 382, 4 touchdowns. Again, didn't give the football to the other side, which is obviously so important. Coach, you and I talked about it in taping the television show after the game. A couple of those throws were such tough, tight window passes. The more you've gone back and looked at it, does it make it even more impressive what he was able to do?
Yeah, just really proud of the way he's trusting his offensive line. He knows the timing and trust with the receivers, and so it just comes through reps. It comes through, practice is one thing, but when you know you're going to get hit, and you just know you got to hang on to it for that half a second longer, and the routes are going to open up. He's starting to get that, and I think there was a third down play, the second drive, where he ripped it into Ryan Williams along their sideline on a corner route, and so that's the one that sticks out in my mind. And then I think it just built on from there. He did a nice job just taking what the defense gave us most of the game, but then also when he had to really step up and make a throw, he did that. And so a lot of trust being built, a lot of confidence that continues to be, I think, just built up within our team, not just the offense in regards to what Ty can do, but our whole team.
Okay. You heard from Coach Kalen DeBoer right there. That was from last night at Hey Coach on Tide 100.9. Then that's always done at Baumhauer's Victory Grill and everything. But last night, Coach wasn't there. That was via the phone. On their off weeks like that, they don't. Coaches don't come in person. But next Wednesday, he will be there in person, highlighting the game against Georgia and everything. I love the fact that Coach DeBoer is still upbeat about some things. Now, some people, I saw in the chat was talking about running the ball. Now, one thing about it, let's be realistic right here. If you go back and you watch the Wisconsin game, Wisconsin set their defense up to where Bama could not run the ball. They set their defense up. They put like 6, 7 in the box. Sometimes 8 in the box. You can't. Those odds of blocking like that, they go down. And you're not going to be able to run effectively like that. So they had to depend on like going like east and west, passing the ball a little more in hopes of them running the ball, being able to run the ball at some point. Now, Georgia, on the other hand, might spell a little different this coming week in being able to run the ball because they run a different type defense. Now they're just as aggressive as Wisconsin was on that in the box like that, but it makes it a little bit more conducive. But one of the things our linemen are going to have to do is going to have to run block. I mean, they're going to have to really run block if we really want to do what we do. As far as that running game goes, it starts with the O-line. I'm going back to what I've been saying all summer and everything, that as far as from the offense goes, the X factors have been what? Number 3 would be the O-line. Number 2, Nick Grubb. Number 1, injuries. Now, the O-line is going to have to do their job this week. This upcoming week, the O-line is going to have to do their job from here on out, for real. Now, I told you all this the other day, and I really meant what I said, and there's no way around it. The next, with the exception of Eastern Illinois, with the exception of, and I think that's it. Yeah. With the exception of Eastern Illinois, everyone else, I believe, is top 20, is top 25. See what I'm saying? So you're going to have to run that football. You're going to have to run it. The line has to do their job, period. Passing, running. It's going to have to do its job. It's going to have to do its job. And so we Alabama ran them down, wore down Wisconsin through passing, speed, dog Steve, speed. And so what's going to happen, I'm just of the firm persuasion that, I said I wasn't going to discuss it, and I'm still not, and I'm doing my best not to. But when you're on other venues of social media and everything, I mean, they're already lighting in on us. Honest to goodness, the Georgia fan base in certain areas are already lighting in on Bama. I'm telling you now. And if you're and let me tell you who else talking a lot of smack. Tennessee is talking a lot of smack. They're talking a lot of smack right about now. They're talking a lot of junk. Tennessee is actually talking more junk than Georgia. Tennessee's got it in their mind that Tennessee fan base has it in their mind that they're gonna be meeting Georgia again in the SEC championship. They're talking. I mean, they're chirping it up. And they're saying that I ran into one. It was a female who told me, she said, we're gonna come into Alabama and we're gonna beat y'all there too. And I bookmarked it. This was on Twitter. I bookmarked it and I said, we'll see you then. I invited them to the show, but a lot of these folks, they just want to have a particular platform that they want to chirp and chirp and chirp. it's as opposed to what's up, William Bryant? That they won't come over into the quote unquote the enemy territory and do that same chirping. So in the words of somebody I know, I want you to keep that same energy. I want you to keep that same energy when that time comes that we play y'all and everything. But for right now, my focus is on bye week, and as Stephen said earlier, in 3 more days, then we're gonna start the Georgia talk. I told you that I'm gonna start the Georgia talk. I'm not gonna wait till Monday. I might have a surprise for y'all about that. I might have a surprise for y'all. Yeah, Roll Tide, William, man. I might have a surprise. Cause see, if and I'm gonna go on and just tell y'all now, if these folks keep talking all this smack that they talking, you know what I'm saying? If they keep talking all this smack that they talking, I just may start Georgia Hate Week. If I see one more thing now, and I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it. I know I am. But anyway, I'm gonna do my best to kind of hold off. And what's today? Today is Thursday. Yeah, today Thursday. Okay. Oh man, my day's running away with me. So I might just go. I might just let it go, cause I'm not gonna be taking all that disrespect all that time, and we own you, and you still talking smack. Man, I get somewhere and humble myself. You better bow down. You better chill out. So let me look at what's happening in the word of the week. Reflect. Yeah, I gotta reflect. I'm reflecting upon all them times we done beat Georgia. I'm reflecting upon all those times. I'm reflecting upon all those times we done beat Georgia. I'm reflecting upon all those times that they were picked to win the game and they end up losing it. I am reflecting. I'm reflecting. Reflect. Yeah, they're gonna double A. They're gonna find out Bama ain't gonna be nobody punching bag. Let me see something here. Hold up. Let me check something else out. See, this is what got it all started for me. Let me see if I can't pull something up. Yeah, here we go. Let me copy. Don't want to copy it. Yeah, I'm gonna copy this, and let me copy this. Now let me go to. Let me see, Dwight. I'm about to send you something. I was going to kind of wait on this, but since some folks there you go. I'm gonna see if you can open that, Dwight. I hope you're not working. If you can, see if you can open that and everything. Tell me, if you can. What's up, Double L? But I'm not going, I'm not going to just lay back and just keep letting you talk smack and everything. I even told someone else on X yesterday, also known as Twitter. I also told them yesterday that I'm just going to remain silent about this whole game. But the more they chirp, and all that kind of stuff. And I even went and looked it up. Sometimes I can't help myself. I went and I looked it up, y'all, of how many times. See, we talk about Georgia like that and everything, and I know I'm breaking my own rule, but I'm doggone it. I'm sick of all that chirping that they doing and all that kind of stuff and everything. And I went And I'm not this big AI and Google person. I mean, I'll do it and everything, but I try to keep periodicals and this, that, and the third. But there are sometimes you got to just go and look up the information. I went to look up how many times has Georgia been favored. Listen to me now. I went and looked up how many times Georgia has been favored in a game against Alabama. For the most part, let's say since when was that blackout game? Was it 08? When that blackout game in 08? Something like that. All right. Georgia was favored in that game. According to Google, Georgia has been favored. Thank you, LaToya. Georgia has been favored the majority of the times that they played Alabama. They've been favored. When we played them last year, Georgia was favored. Georgia was favored. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. I know this is my show. I know it is. But can I please speak my mind right here for just a minute? Will y'all please give me just a minute and let me speak my mind right here? Can I speak my mind right here? Because I'm gonna tell you now, I feel it. If Stephen talking about the voices in his head, I got the voices in my heart. So look here, Bama Nation. Can I speak my mind? Dwight, my producer, can I speak my mind? Can I speak my mind right quick? So LaToya says speak it. Can I please speak my mind? I know I said reflect. And I'm doing my best to try to abide by my own rule. Can I just speak on this? Can I just speak to this? Can I speak to this? Yeah. Exactly, because they already know. But here we go. I can't hold it no longer. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. It's 9/18/2025. You know what? This is my doggone show. I'm going to have it the way I want to have it. Let the trash talk begin. Let's go. Let me tell you something, Georgia. Y'all were favored last year. Okay, y'all was favored last year. And guess what? We beat you. Y'all were favored in the SEC championship game. And what happened? We beat you. Y'all were favored in 2008 in the blackout game. And what happened? We didn't just beat you. We destroyed you. What happened in 2011 and 22? Was it 2011? Whenever we played y'all again, in an SEC championship game. What happened? Y'all were favored. And what happened? And we beat you then. We beat you. The only time that you all beat us is when y'all in the national championship game, John Mechie was out. J-Mo was out. We had other folks was out. All that kind of stuff. And the only way y'all could beat us was through injuries. That's what you did. See. Now, Bama Nation, I'm finna show you something. What got me started? Y'all ready to see this? Y'all want to know why Piano Man is on a rant? Boy, I'm about to let it fly. Here we go. I'm finna show y'all what got me ticked off. Here we go. Watch. Y'all. In the words of Pastor Redden, y'all check this out.
Oh, drop and give me 50.
Kalen, I have seen your bad coaching affect Alabama in the following ways. You guys suck, and you look like you're getting worse.
We're here today because we know you need help.
For almost 2 decades now, we've looked to the Alabama Crimson Tide as the team to beat.
But on Saturday, you got curb stomped by a team that went 2-11 last year.
You make me sick.
We know that you are hurt and scared, bro, but we need you right now because we are sad too.
But now if you're on our schedule, we don't even know if we need to practice for Alabama or if we can just let nature take its course.
We have witnessed a once proud program turn into a team full of Bray Hubbards.
You have half the 4- and 5-star talent in the nation, and you lost to doggone Vanderbilt. No offense, Clark.
No, you're right. It's pathetic.
Kalen, are you willing to take place in this recovery? It just means more.
Oh, drop and give me 50.
Kalen, I have
and I'm supposed to be quiet. I'm supposed to be quiet. That's my Alabama Crimson Tide you talking about. That's my coach you talking to. Man, you better get somewhere and sit down. Come on. Okay, Steven. The gloves off. So, y'all, that's the smack you want to talk. That's the smack you want to talk. Just some more rat poison. But William, that's the rat poison that all them folks up there talking. How in the world Steve Sarkisian gonna talk and that same coach can beat you twice? Are you serious? I ain't no mercy crew. Let's get it. Oh, double A. I've just had that in my inbox for a few days. I just didn't say nothing. I didn't say a word. Didn't say a word. But to see that's the ultimate disrespect. That's the ultimate disrespect. That, y'all, come on, man. Oh, yeah, I know that's AI. I know it's AI. I don't give a hoot if it's AP, AM, AD. I don't give a hoot. It's what's the intent of the HEART, the heart. It's the disrespect of the heart. That's what I'm looking at. I know it's AI. I got it. But you had enough grumption. That's what you think. That's what you feel. I don't give a flip if it's AI, DI, DUI. I don't care. That's what they thinking. That's how they feel. Let me tell you how I feel. Exactly, William Brown. And wait a minute. Can I ask you another question? Let me ask you something else. Where did this doggone Ed Orgeron come from? Where he come from? He ain't coached in years. Where Ed come from? Last time we saw Ed, they were running Ed out of Baton Rouge. Give a hoot. That's what you think. So, you know what? Doggone it. It's time. You know what? The unmitigated God to bring in Ed. To bring in Ed like that. I think that's the part that set me off. Is when they brought in Ed and they ran Ed off. Hey, you want me out here, brother? Just give me my money, brother. And that's that's what set me off. Yeah, I mean, I know it's AI. I know they put out and they spent all that time just to put all of that together and everything. And the crazy part about it is that oh yeah, one of the fan bases put it on out there, and yeah, and someone sent it to me and everything, and it's like really, really. Really. I was wondering where would Hugh Freeze at, but they couldn't bring him in because we done beat him too many times. We done beat him too many times. Your head somewhere eating them fat burgers and eating crawfish and drinking beer. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I mean, like, come on now. Sounding like Chewbacca. Come on now. But let me just remind you. All those coaches. And it goes back to what the governor's been saying. It goes to show you who's the standard. It still goes to show you who's the standard. How in the world Ryan Day gonna talk about that in the last time Alabama played Ohio State? Who won the game? Who won the game? And y'all got nerve enough to throw all that. The last time good old Ed was up there, good old Ed. Last time was up there, good old Ed was coaching, and they played Alabama. Who won the game? Who won the game? That's all I got to say. And then you're gonna bring Clark Lee up there from Vanderbilt. You're undefeated this year. Yeah, you beat Alabama last year and everything. Now, on the flip side of that, it goes to show you also is what happens when all heck breaks loose is when Alabama loses. That's what happens. Is when everything breaks loose and Alabama loses, then everybody loses their mind. And now you still can't get over the fact that we lost to Vanderbilt last year, and we're getting ready to play them in the next 2 weeks. We're playing them again, and they're still harping on last year. That's why I need Alabama to come on with it. Oh yeah, Vandy smelling themselves, and like what I said, and let this sink in. Listen, in the words of Governor JB. And I don't know if y'all paying attention to some of the things Governor be saying, but it's one thing that he says. I love when he puts it in, when he says this in the chat sometimes. Let that sink in. Let this sink in. Vanderbilt will be undefeated when they come to T-Town. Vanderbilt will be undefeated when they come to T-Town. Unless Georgia State beats them Saturday. I mean, and we're gonna look at those some of the games from the weekend that I think are pretty important games. But however, the top 25 is going to be shaken up again this week. You're gonna have some teams playing each other. Top 25. No, Sugar Bear, you had the right Bandy. You could have went on and said Bambi, but it's okay. But however, Bandy, Bambi, Bandy, Band-Aid, it don't matter to me. They're going to be 5-0 when they come to T-Town. And in the words of Governor JB 718, let that sink in. Let that sink in. Vanderbilt. Now, on the serious side of things, that goes to show you that teams have caught up. Teams have caught up. I'm just being honest with you. Teams have caught up. And we're going, it's just that serious now. So I'm just saying, so Bama has a lot to contend with, but this week, from here on out, for the rest of the since I've gone and showed you what was really bothering me, and even though I know it's AI, but it's just it's the spirit in which all of that was done. It's the spirit in which all of that was done. Yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll see you. We're gonna see you. We're gonna see you. And when it's all said and done and Bama beats you again, I don't want to hear it. Matter of fact, I'm going to rub it all in. I'm going to rub it in. I don't know, Double L. And actually, I don't care. We getting ready to come with it. Time out for all this disrespect and everything. If you want to be respected, get your respect back. Time to get on in. Time to get on in. It's time to get in there, y'all. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to talk smack now. I held it in long enough. I did the best I could, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, America. Piano Man just couldn't take it no more. I couldn't take it no more. Had to say something. You had to say something. But anyway, had to say something. I told you and I'm not gonna be on here but a few more minutes because I got things to do. I told y'all I have a fishing trip Saturday. Got to get ready for that. Got some more things. Then I've got to sit down and put an itinerary together for even next week's show. Got to get Georgia Week. Georgia Week is gonna be special, and I want to treat it as that because that's our first SEC game, and we got to come on with it. And I'm gonna do my part as a podcaster, content creator, and as y'all's host to make it special. I want to amp it up, Thank you, Stephen. I'm proud of y'all too. But I just try to be a man of my word. But I've been like this all my life. When you poking there, when you poking me, when you just badgering me like that and aggravating me, I take stuff like that personal. I don't give a who this is, AI. I don't care. Yeah. Sugar Man said she thought of smack talking last said. Yeah. And that's what somebody said. They said, Piano Man, come on, you got the smack talk with him. But see, I said, but my smack talking turns out to be true. So when I get the smack talking, I'm going for the juggler vein. I ain't studying you. I'm going for the juggler. I want Georgia destroyed. I want look here, Alabama. I want y'all to beat them so bad that they don't even want to play the rest of their game. Because when they look out there and see the other team, they're gonna see that Crimson Tide. That's how bad I want y'all to beat Georgia. Look here. Forget them hedges. Man, come on here and let's get it. Come on, let's get it. Forget them hedges. Forget them. Man, ain't nobody studying them hedges. Sanford Stadium. Only Sanford I like is Fred. That's it. I'm saying. Yeah, that's the only Sanford I like. Fred. That's right. That's it. I'm just saying now, forget them hedges. Ain't nobody studying them hedges. We're gonna take them hedges and put some hedge to booty. That's what we're gonna do. Nobody studying all that. Forget them hedges. Nobody studying all that. Man, no, Yeah, this Bama team will find out who they really are on 27. That's a great thing. I don't think they know who they are, as far as their identity. Yeah. I got you, Bama Ball 9. Yeah. It's coming around. It's coming around. Tim Nolan, some big dummy, you doggone right. Told you, like I said, the only Sanford I like, Roll Tide, Tim. Only Sanford I like is Fred. That's it. Fred will look at him and say, you big dummy. That's it. Forget Georgia. Ain't nobody studying Georgia. The ship they roll in on. Talking about Georgia on my mind. Georgia ain't on mine. No, and that'll be a no. I'm just saying, man. Ain't nobody studying Georgia. And a team to beat. Look at him. How in the world you gonna be intimidated of somebody, Georgia fans? Now I ain't talking to DSGB and his dad. I'm talking to some of them other delusionals out there. How in the world we gonna be intimidated of somebody that the team to beat you 9 out of the last 10 times? What? Yeah. 9 out of the last 10 times that Alabama and Georgia has played. Who's won the game? I'll wait. Yeah. You get tired of all the jaw janking, all the jaw jabbing and everything. Just trying to push me on out there. Okay. All right, hold up. There you go, Twister. Shoot your shot, player. What's up, Zach? Roll Tide and God bless you. Yes, yes, sir. Good to see you, my man. Uh-huh. Come on. I do too, LaToya, but I just had, I just don't, That's all I'm gonna say is Yeah. There's Twister. What up, player? Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Can y'all hear me good?
Got you, bro, loud and clear. Talk your talk.
Man, I try to do the same thing, try to keep my mouth shut, trying to keep it, just for this week. Piano Man, can you allow me to have a little history about every team that defeated Alabama? Please, may I, sir?
Go. I got
All right.
Ahead, man.
All right. Florida State beat Alabama for the first time in years. Okay. Did they play the A game? Yes, they did. Did we play ours? No, we didn't. Then now y'all beating your chest like y'all could beat everybody. Like y'all said, man, y'all beat Alabama, y'all think y'all top of the world. Vandy, you smelling your must. Okay, congratulations. You beat Bama for the first time in decades. Congratulations. Yeah, okay, great. All right, then, bet. Tennessee, you did the goddamn Tomahawk chant when Kalen DeBoer was having a meeting with ESPN. And then you got your beat by them puppies. Okay, all right. You smelling your must, but remember, we beat y'all asses for 15 straight years. Now all of a sudden, y'all beating us. Okay. All right, y'all keep talking. Remember, back when we got started, man, I remember back in the day when we were sorry, back in the early 2000s. Then we got rose up to the top, 2008, all the way to 2023.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, let me tell you this. Like I told KB, y'all talking smack now because the rules have changed. Remember back in the day, Piano Man, when it was the BCS era, and who was dominating that era in the late 2000s? Alabama won 3 of those championships. 3. Then y'all moved into the playoff, 14 playoffs. Am I going? Can I keep going?
Keep going,
Try to keep Alabama out. We first made it, Ohio State beat us.
Yep.
We could have ran the ball more. Ohio State won. They had Ezekiel Elliott on there, and that debacle came. Okay, the next year, went over there, dominated.
Yep.
Dominated again against Clemson.
Come on.
And beat our good old buddy Georgia. They weren't saying that. Oh, then all of a sudden, Alabama dominated that. Oh, my God, Alabama still winning championships. Oh, my God, let's go change it to a 12-team playoffs. Let's see can Alabama make it in. Y'all are afraid of Alabama. All that was changed because the fear of Alabama was getting to y'all so bad. You got comedians going for their teams like a Michigan committee. Who else over there? Maybe Ohio State. All that. All them politics so goddamn tired of seeing Alabama dominated for those goddamn years. So y'all changed it up to get let's have a chance for the other teams to get there. No. Y'all don't want Alabama back up there again. And Georgia, how many times we're gonna beat y'all asses, excuse my French, and then y'all coming back thinking that we ain't nothing. Y'all rooting for other teams that beat us. But y'all can't do it. Then y'all won them cats last night. Talking about we the SEC championships. But did y'all beat Bama for it? Every time y'all become SEC champions, y'all never beat Bama.
Wait a minute. Hold up, Twister. Ask that question again, but put it this way. Every time Georgia has won a SEC championship, who wasn't in it?
Alabama.
Doggone right. So
man, we own them. And I'm gonna tell you this. I told this to KB. Man, I told this to KB all the goddamn time. Georgia's no rival. Y'all just give us good games. There's not a rivalry. LSU and Alabama, that's a rivalry. Alabama and Auburn, that's a rivalry. Tennessee is coming back to being a rivalry because they beat us a couple of times. At that point, Tennessee was nobody. And Georgia beating your chest, to be honest with you, the referees helped Georgia beat Tennessee. To be honest with you, if you want to get it real, Tennessee had their number. But Tennessee want to talk crowd. Y'all ain't there yet. But please, like I told KB yesterday on the other day, I hope Georgia please wear them dang on black jerseys. Please do. And I'm glad to be the underdog. We'll be the underdogs the whole season. We got a point to prove. Georgia fans want to talk all this smack. The only way y'all beat Alabama when we hurt and wounded. If Jamison Williams and John Mechie was still wide receiving at that championship that y'all like to brag a lot, y'all won't win that. And then when they was out, we were still hanging with them for a couple of dang quarters. The other guy, the wide receivers we had, they didn't step up, and most of them left. So, Vandy, y'all keep smelling your must, but hey, and then if we beat y'all, don't say, oh, that's just Vanderbilt. And then we beat some other team, oh, that's just Tennessee. And Georgia, man, y'all just want to be Alabama so bad, y'all took our playbook and gave it to y'all. And then y'all talking about, and Kirby Smart, whatever that AI thing was talking about, man, let me say it like this here. Kirby, you can't talk. You didn't even beat the boy. So how can you talk and you didn't be the freaking first Pac-12 coach? The only thing that made y'all come back last year, Caleb Boy had pity for y'all, and the referees had a hand in it. Like I said last year, it was a pass interference call. Referee threw the flag up. Somebody was a pass interference. It was gonna be fourth down. They were finna get off the field. Referee threw that flag up, and Georgia had a leash on life thanks to the referees. The only way Georgia can get back in anything, and yes, I'm saying it, the referees. Got to get Georgia back in it because they don't want their precious new Alabama to lose like they need to do. Because they hyped them up like they hyped up Texas. And then all of a sudden, oh, they this and that. Every time, every preseason, just like Ohio State, they are favored to win. And I don't know why Ryan Day talking his smack. Bro, you bought yourself a championship. You got one of our players over there, and you gave them what? Millions of dollars. So you have to buy you some players to get yourself back to the top. Instead of working your ass off, working out practice every goddamn week to do the whole thing. So, okay, then you want to buy players? Go right ahead. I'm thinking about we need to do it the right way. Go ahead.
But Twister, but wait a minute. See, you're being too nice, Twister. You're being too nice. Let's go back to Ohio State for a minute. Truth be told, and I don't know if anybody in the chat gonna agree, but the truth be told, Ryan Day was on the hot seat. Truth be told, that's what was wrong. He was on the hot seat. How many years had they lost to Michigan, Twister?
What's that, 5? Maybe more?
4 or 5 years in a row. In a row. They had to, okay? Then remember, since we're on the Ohio State thing, remember how many times they done lost to Oregon?
I don't know, but it's been a lot.
They've lost.
I can't see the check. I can't see the check, man. I'm on the road, but I think a couple of times, man, they used to Michigan dog walk them all the time.
All the time. And you talking smack. Really? And the last time Alabama and Ohio State played, who won the game? We'll wait.
And here's what they talk about now. Oh, it was a COVID year. Oh, they ain't play nobody. I'm like, okay, y'all got scared of COVID. Y'all didn't want to play. We did. And that same year, 2020, we played every SEC, including Georgia. Beat their asses. Beat Tennessee. Beat LSU. beat every Ole Miss, Mississippi State. We beat Auburn without a coach.
Beat them because Coach Saban was sick.
Yeah, we beat Auburn without a coach. Now, Auburn ain't talking smack. We beat them with no coach, basically. Steve Sarkisian light their tails up. See, they forget. They forget. We got. Hey, they better recognize who we are. Yeah, we lose a couple of games. Go ahead.
Twister, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm laughing at what you said because that kind of show bad for Auburn. We didn't even need a coach to beat them that year. We could have put the players out there and said, y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even need a coach to beat them. That's how bad it was. You see what I'm saying?
So they better recognize who we are. Yes, y'all win, but y'all think y'all the top dog because y'all beat Bama?
Wait a minute, Twister. Hold up. So
go ahead.
Dog, for a minute. So 4 years in a row, now you're saying it's a bad argument that Michigan was cheating for 4 years in a row on Ohio State. No, bruh. No. I could see it. Wait a minute. I could see it if you can say they were cheating and the years alternated, that the only time Michigan was winning is when they was beating them at Michigan. They went to Ohio State and beat them, big dog. They whipped them and they planted the flag. And then that's when all the stuff started. Come on, big dog. Now, was Michigan cheating?
Yeah, I remember that.
Probably so. They probably so. But you mean to tell me that through all that cheating, 4-5 times in a row, you still couldn't beat Michigan? No, it's something wrong with you. It's something wrong with your team. And last year proved it. And wait a minute, not double L. Wait a minute, big dog. Hold up. And even when they proved that Michigan was cheating and put them on suspension, what happened last year? Michigan beat them again. Come on, big dog. Come on now. But then y'all go to Ohio State. I think you representing them balls up there. The Tennessee go to Ohio State, walking down there with the shirts off and all that kind of stuff, and walking around there and your shirt all showing and acting like you this man. And what happened? You lost. Come on, big dog. Vegas couldn't even get the odds close. What right when Michigan was cheating? What was the record against Ohio State before that? I don't care. What have you done for me lately? What's the number for 4 years in a row? And I'm finna show you something else, big dog. And
all right, let me be quiet. Let me mute up.
I'm finna beat y'all again. But Twister, shoot your last shot, bro.
Yeah. Back to the rules now. Now the rules have changed for y'all easily to make it to the playoffs to give y'all a second chance. Now y'all want to hop on here and talk down to Bama. We the reason y'all changed the rules. You can deny it all y'all want. You can deny it. All that crap is changed because y'all got tired of Alabama dominating. Has it been? LSU did it a couple of times. You know, even though Auburn back in 2010 when they won it with old Superman Cam Newton, that we could have beat his ass. Then I don't know what made them come back and beat us because we had them down. And then they had the rules and stuff about him with the laptop, but it's under the bridge. We ain't gonna talk about that no more. But if he had that problem, we could have beat him. But we let him go, let him get his championship. But people don't want to understand that, Piano, man. It's about politics, man. Now you want to have, the NIL deal, the transfer portal, and now you're paying players now. Now you're giving them more money. Are they even hungry enough to want to win championship? Now they got pocket change now. That's going to be the psychological thing that people don't want to understand. Now they getting some paper in their pocket. Or they still got that hunger to be the greatest players of all time, to be the GOATs. like the legendary Emmitt Smiths, the Barry Sanders, Derrick Henrys, the Mark Ingles, the Trent Richardsons, the Eddie Lacy's. Are they that hungry? The Dante Hightowers, LaRon McClain, Orlando McClains,
Man.
Courtney Upshaw. Are they want to be hungry like those boys back in before them? They didn't have no money.
Denny Sincere.
They had a point to prove.
They had a point to prove, man. Quentin Williams, Ashawn Robinson, all that crew there. Jonathan Allen, Reuben Foster, all them. Need I go further?
Yeah, Reuben Foster, the killer. That's my favorite linebacker. Man, I miss him so much. My favorite when he stuck Leonard Fournette. and Ohio State's and oh my God, Texas A&M, Speedy Noah, man. He got hit so many times by Reuben Foster and Matt Wilson.
Man, Matt Wilson was a beast, man.
Man,
Mac was a beast. Mac was a beast of a different order because he wasn't out there all that. I mean, when I say out there, you didn't hear his name out there that much. But But anyway, Twister, I appreciate it, man. Man, we let the talk begin. I done my business.
All right, then, man. I just had to throw that out there, man. I had to throw that out there. People just forgot. Like Roy Jones Jr. said, man. Roy Jones Jr. said, y'all must have forgot who we are. Yeah. Y'all forgot about Bama. Man. Those rules changed y'all mind. Y'all got dumbfounded something because them rules have changed.
Yeah, man.
But keep talking, Georgia, and please wear them damn black jerseys. And when we beat y'all again, don't have no excuse. Tennessee, same thing. Vandy, same thing. Y'all just forgot who we were. Y'all better thank the gods that they changed the rules to make Alabama a little vulnerable. But if we go out there and win another championship, don't change the rules no more.
And listen, and don't forget. And while you got you the Twitch, I know you got to go, but here we go. Last thing on this one. Don't forget that the SEC did everybody, I don't know if it did everybody a favor, but see, remember when it was the SEC East and the SEC West, who was running the East? It was Georgia. Why? Because Tennessee wasn't nobody. Florida wasn't all that good. Vandy wasn't good. Missouri wasn't good. It was Georgia against the whole SEC East. Over there in that West, you had Bama. You had LSU. You had Texas A&M. You had Auburn. You had Ole Miss. You had Arkansas, Mississippi State. Over there in that West, at least 4 or 5 of those teams could win that SEC West at any time. Over there in that East, it was strictly Georgia. Every now and then, Florida would pull a rabbit out the hat, right? But who was running that SEC West for the majority of the time? It was Bama. When Bama and Georgia would play in the SEC championship game, I don't even have to go no further because everybody know who won it. Didn't give a hoot about what Georgia was doing over there in the East, but when they eliminated the East and the West in those conferences and made it one big conference, and everybody got to go for what they know, who was the first ones to complain? Georgia. Now you got to play somebody.
Yeah, before I let you go, back to what I was saying before, Georgia is no rival. The first time y'all beat Alabama when Nick Saban was his first year, and y'all barely beat him. Second year, y'all got cocky, wore them black jerseys, right? Got stoned. Then, we ain't seen y'all in a couple of years. The last time we saw y'all again, 2012, when they had Todd Gurley. That was a good game. Beat them. Then, back then, after we went to their house. They were talking crowd. We was the underdog when Derrick Henry came to town, 2015. Beat the brace off of them. And let Nick Chubb get his 100 yards to keep his little streak alive. But that's all he got. We beat the brace out of them. And what's next? After we beat their asses again, we met them at the championship in 2017. The second and 26. To goddamn Devontae. Then Jalen Hurts got his revenge back. 2018. Beat that ass again.
And you still talking smack.
Hey, piano man, I ain't done. Then after we beat them again, all right, the COVID year, beat the brace out of them in Alabama. Then when Georgia had that powerful defense, we beat them with a wounded team. Offensive line was hurt. We only had one running back, Brian Robinson Jr. And we had Trey Sherman was the running backs. And Jamison Williams and John Metchie lit them up. They're supposed to be the greatest defense of all time. And Bryce Young torched them. Torched them. Like that was nothing. And the comedian spared Georgia, and they had their rematch. And that's how Georgia beat Alabama over a second chance.
Because when J-Mo went down, that was it.
And Mitchell.
Trayshawn Holden didn't step up. And Trayshawn Holden was part of the reason why when we played Tennessee that year, Trayshawn had a clear touchdown and dropped the football. Dropped it on a slant pass. Could have won the game.
And Pierre, man, that Tennessee game back in 2022, when I think Kool-Aid caught that pick and I almost took it to the house. And then after the play was done, you gonna throw a flag and y'all gonna huddle. And then y'all gonna say pass interference. Now, I think that's a bogus call. And that's why Tennessee are out there smelling their must. Like I said before, Piano Man, referees, spare them. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, whatever y'all can think about. You can thank the referees Georgia. You can thank the referees Tennessee. Now y'all talking smack. Oh yeah, by the way, Georgia, next week, please bring the referees. I bet y'all niggas gonna need them. Bring them. Y'all gonna need that help. I promise you.
I hear you, Twister. Man,
let me let you go. I'm almost at my next stop, man. But Piano Man, No Mercy crew, y'all should keep showing no mercy. And the rest of y'all ladies, y'all, God bless you. Roll Tide, man, sir. We holler at you again, man. God bless you, sir.
But bless
Roll
you,
Tide.
brother. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. All right, everybody. That was Twister, man, making it happen on the show. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Jeff Stapleton, I have to put that, and I'm gonna leave that right there for the rest of the day. 1-9. Remember that. 1-9. That's it. We beat you 9 out of the last 10 times. 1-9. But look here. To Big Dog. Here we go. This is coming from Google right here. The all-time Michigan versus Ohio State record, and I don't normally do this because I don't care about these two. But to answer the question, the all-time Michigan versus Ohio State record as of late, as of the last known information around late 2023, early 2024 is Michigan 60, Ohio State 51. All right, with 6 ties. However, recent results, particularly Michigan's consecutive wins, have impacted this historical record, and a definitive updated figure for 2024 will require more current data. So here we go. Michigan leads the series with a historic advantage. A 2023 victory for Michigan continued this lead. Michigan secured a 4th consecutive victory in 2024, though the exact all-time record update would depend on the final data after that season, and the stuff goes on and on. Michigan leads the series. That's bottom line. But for the game that we talking about, game of importance, Alabama versus Georgia. Matter of fact, hold up there. Hold up. And I think let's see. Here we go. All-time record. Here we go. Now, let me say this to all these delusional Georgia fans out there and all that kind of stuff. And here we go. In college football, but here we go. All this kind of stuff. In college football, the all-time series between Alabama and Georgia favors Alabama records. With records of Alabama leads the series 44, 26, and 4. And that's all I'm gonna stop it right there. 44 and 26. 44 and 26. And you're 1-9 currently. Come on now. Okay, I got you, Bama. I got you, Bama 9. Yeah, I'm going. You know what? I might try that tonight. I might try that tonight, sis. I might try that tonight. And I'll let you know tomorrow. I sure will. I sure will. But that's all I'm gonna say about that there. 1-9, 44-26. That's no rivalry. That's no rivalry. That's no rivalry. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this while I'm at it. Hold up. Here we go. Alabama. Okay, here we go. Tennessee. Alabama holds the all-time series lead against Tennessee with a record of 60 wins and 38 losses and 8 ties. Y'all ain't no rivalry. You ain't no rivalry. Ain't no. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me do this here. Let me do this one here. Hold up. Here we go. Watch this. All-time series, Alabama versus LSU. I'm just doing something right quick. All-time series, Alabama versus LSU. 57, 27, and 5. That ain't no rivalry. That ain't no rivalry. Where the rivalries at? They're rivalries because we don't like each other. As far as on that field, records say something totally different. What rivalry? Georgia got to beat Alabama 18 times in order to catch them. 18 times. You know, I'm just clapping back because I done had enough talk. I done reflected long enough. I hope y'all don't mind, and please forgive Piano Man, but I'm ready to clap back now. Because they come from one back-to-back natty. I'm with you, Governor. Man, I don't give a hoot about the Big 10, the Big 10, the Big 12, and a big pop drink from New Orleans either. I don't care. Big shot drink from New Orleans. I don't care. Big 10, Big 12, Big Mama. I don't care. This thing is run by the SEC Alabama. That's all we worry about. And everybody, and look here. I ain't finna that. Anyway, man, I got the headache now. You know, I'm telling you now. Everybody want Bama just to go somewhere and be quiet. I ain't being quiet. Sure ain't. Matter of fact, that's why I told y'all, let the smack talk begin. I done started. I know I went against my own rule. And it ain't like it ain't like I'm going to hell. We talk. You want me to be quiet and everything. You know, tell me why Georgia fan come on a Bama channel and talk trash. Uncle Lou is always on. You know, hey, did Uncle Lou get his channel back? I was told they hacked. I heard that he got hacked the other day. So, you know, but anyway, did he get his channel back? Yeah, but this what happened. Tell him again, Governor. I wasn't bothering nobody. I wasn't bothering nobody. I wasn't bothering nobody. Piano Man is as laid back as they come. I wasn't bothering nobody. But see, but what you ain't gonna do is keep talking about my Alabama Crimson Tide like that, and then go get up there and put this AI generated foolishness on and think we ain't gonna fire back. Yeah, I'm gonna keep clapping. Sure is. I tell you what, all I'm gonna say is 1-9. 1-9. Sharp shoot. What's up, B Sharp? It's the man. It's the legend. Everybody. It's Sharpshooter. I'm just saying. Yeah, I done had enough of this. I done had enough of reflecting. I'm just gonna reflect on. It can be Big Worm. I don't care. It can be Big Frida. Big Frida grandmama, Big Mama, Big Frida, Big Worm, Big Perm, Big Herm. It don't make Big Sherm. It don't make no difference to me. We Big Bama. We Alabama. We run it. Big 10, Big 12, Big 8, Big Mama. It don't make no difference to me. We Alabama. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Felicia, Little Felicia. It don't make no difference to me. I'm just saying. See, you done fooled around and got Piano Man started, and that's that. That's that. And guess what? And I got some folks rocking with me too, because they know what the business is. They know what the business is. They know what's up. They know what the business. My folks know what's up. Yeah, but when Big Bird, yeah, they got Uncle Lou. I was told they got Uncle Lou too. The same ones that got those same ones, Carla, that got KB got Uncle Lou. That's what I was told. Yeah, Big Sherm, Big Perm, Big Herm, Big Fern. It don't make no difference to me. We Big Bama. That's all I got to say. We ain't scared of Big Frida, Little Frida, medium-sized Frida, Big Wendy, Big McDonald. It don't make no difference. Big Hearted. Shoot, it don't make no difference to me. Big Popeyes, Big Kentucky Fried Chicken. It don't make no difference to me. We Alabama. We Alabama. That's all I got to say. We Bama. And we coming. Yeah. Yeah, and Governor, and they think that when we're on a bye, and it's not supposed to mean nothing. We showed you that last year, and the year before, and all the other years you played us. All going right. They don't want us to clap back. They don't want us to clap back. Yeah, that's old school talk there. Give a who it is. Come on out, come on through. We ready. We ready. Let the smack talking begin. Exactly. But they don't pay attention. Yeah, Kalen DeBoer's undefeated too. Come on now. Yeah, man. We coming with it. Be sharp if you can, man. You know what to do. There you go, be sharp. You know you always well. Just come on in, man. Oh, the voices are jumping with George Stevens. I took the round. I couldn't take it no more. I'm and I ain't apologizing. I couldn't take it no more. Bama fan, we be nice and humble and everything. Now I know we got some delusionals out there and everything, but there's my. Be sharp. Let me see. Where you at? Hold up there. Hold on.
You hear me?
Okay, there you go. What's up, player?
What's going on with you, man? What's happening?
Oh, man, everything. I'm going to tell you like we used to say back in the Gap, man, everything. What you want to have.
Yeah, man. Too, man. Good to see everybody up in here tonight. Well, this morning. I'm thinking about tonight. But,
man.
Yeah, man. We'll be talking a lot of football tonight. I'm about to say, don't really have too many big games this week. For real.
Good point.
But I put 3 up there, so we're going to talk about the Georgia-Alabama game a little bit early, just a little preview until we really get into it next week.
That's where kids are getting rowdy.
Well, I'm gonna do my best. I got a rehearsal tonight, but I'm gonna try to get on after rehearsal. Be sharp. I get the chat, and everything. But let me ask you something. I'm gonna try my best to get on. But Auburn, Oklahoma. What you think about that game, bro?
First of all, it's gonna be interesting to see, because I know Brent Vilma knows Jackson Dart inside and out, Paul. But the thing is, Jackson Dart, if you really watch over the last 3 games that they played, he really doesn't throw the ball down the field like that. It's only a select amount of plays that I have seen him throw the ball down the field up to this point. So Excuse me. I don't expect him to try to. They're going to stop the run so they can make him pass, and I think they know his weakness. So that's going to be one of the things you need to look out for because they have the weapon, but I haven't seen the ability of him to really throw the ball to these guys for real downfield. And Oklahoma's going to really make him do that.
Against Stephen.
Gotcha. So who you taking?
I got Oklahoma right now. I think they got the home field advantage. I think they had the better defense, definitely the better offense with the quarterback, definitely the better coach. If you want me to pick Hugh Freeze over Brent Venables, I'm not gonna do it because I know Brent Venables. I know they had that Temple game. The longer you let Brent Venables prepare for somebody, the better he is. But I know him going against his former quarterback, who he knows very, very well. He knows a lot of what he's trying to do. And of course, they've been watching film of what Auburn been trying to do. Auburn probably been hiding what they've been wanting to do, but we're going to see come Saturday. Thank God it's a little bit earlier. We get to find out sooner than later. But it's gonna be interesting, man. I just really want to see how he plays. John Mateer plays. John Mateer looking pretty good at that quarterback position, man. So how is he gonna fare against that Auburn defense? How is that O-line gonna fare? How's the running game gonna do? So there's a lot of factors in this game. It should be a good one.
I hear you. I'm looking at something else. One more game I want to ask you about, and I don't know if you considered this game, but Michigan State versus USC.
No, I haven't. I haven't really looked into it. Probably add another game on there because I only have 3 so far. I only had that Florida and Miami, Oklahoma, and Auburn, and Alabama, and Georgia. But no, it's gonna be interesting for Lincoln Riley too, man. What they playing? Are they playing in Michigan State or are they playing at USC?
I think they're playing in. I think they're gonna play in California. There, B Sharp.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're playing in. Yeah. As a matter of fact, it's a late game. It's a night game.
We're gonna see, man, because it's gonna really tell you a lot about Lincoln Riley and his team this year. I feel like it's definitely gonna. If he has a good year, he's gonna have some recruits coming his way, especially if that quarterback position looks good, because he produces Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks. I have to give him credit somewhere. I know Jason wouldn't give him that credit because he's an Oklahoma guy and he just left high and dry. But man, it should. But you know what?
But be sharper when you sit down. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you throw your plug out there in just a second. But be sharp now from just the quote unquote the naked eye, if you will. Some of us say not a lot of games. That's very interesting. But if you sit back and kind of examine it, Oklahoma, Auburn. You've got South Carolina, Missouri. That's 2 top 25 teams. Florida, Miami. Well, Florida's not in it, but you got Texas Tech, Utah. That's 2 top 25 teams. Illinois, Indiana, Michigan State, USC. So that top 25 is going to shake up a little bit more. And that's all I've been saying is that these next few weeks, man, it's going to be some shakeups.
Oh, yeah, man. Nothing's going to stay the same in this sport. It's going to go by week basis based on better competition and all that. So we finally getting out of these group of 5 games for the most part. And you're going to see teams go against tougher teams. Like right after we play Georgia, we got Vanderbilt at home.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think after that, we got South Carolina, I believe, or Tennessee.
No, we play Missouri.
Missouri next. So man, it doesn't get any easier. It's a week by week thing.
Be sharp, bro. We play, listen, out of the top 25, I did a little thing on and I think you heard it the other day. It's 25 teams. 11 teams are out of the SEC in the top 25, right? out of those 11 teams that are in the top 25, Bama plays 7 of those 11 teams.
I'm not surprised.
Bama plays 7. Bama plays 7 of them. And so, bro, like you said, it's not going to get easier. But what makes it so funny, really, is that out of those 11 teams, they all, in some instance or another, play each other. Like Bama, Georgia plays. Bama, Georgia, Texas plays. LSU plays. LSU, Bama plays. See, so it's going to be a beat each other up thing as we know it.
Oh yeah, man. It was pretty much like that year. What was that year when we played Georgia in the SEC championship game? Jalen's first year, we played a lot of tough games in the SEC. Like Tennessee was ranked, Ole Miss was ranked, Georgia. We played Texas. And we played a lot of guys that year. That was ranked. So this is life in the SEC. That's why I like, man, don't get too high, don't get too low on games like this, man, because it's really gonna be tough every week. That's why I always say had a 24-hour rule. You celebrate that win and you keep it moving. After that, man, you got to move on, because you see what Florida State still doing. They still talking about Bama, and that's past.
Exactly.
That's not going to help you.
They still talking about Bama and B Sharp, Georgia and Tennessee that already played, and they still jaw janking with each other.
Yeah, I said you keep focusing on that past, and then that future gonna creep up on you real quickly. You're gonna find out then. So man, you better start worrying about that and just focus on what's going on ahead of you, because I feel like a lot of those teams that worry about of course we know we everybody's Super Bowl, whether they want to believe it or not, because wise man once said, shoot, you beat Alabama, it's national news, but when Bama beat you, it's just another Saturday.
It's just another Saturday. So
I don't look at no team like they bigger than anything. That's why when they be talking about, oh man, we beat Georgia, I don't care. They're like, we beat Georgia. Georgia is like just another little brother. I'm like, I'm supposed to beat up on my little brother, even if they win one. Guess what? They're gonna be hollering, we beat Bama, we beat Bama. I don't holler about we beat Georgia, we beat Georgia. You'll never hear me just go off this time. I may just say it to a Georgia fan to irritate them, but outside of that, I don't really care. I want to win championships. That's the only thing that be remembered in this day and time. Auburn beat us 6 years in a row. What they got to show for it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, well, B Sharp, shoot your shot, man. Tell us about the show. What time the show tonight, and so we can flood that time. That chat out tonight.
Oh yeah, man. Of course, I got to change the picture. I don't know why I say Sharpshooter Podcast still in this one. I don't know why I still had that on there. But yeah, man. Tonight, 6 o'clock. Y'all already know. Mondays and Thursdays. 6 o'clock, but tonight we doing the preview for Saturday. Only have the Auburn, Oklahoma, and the Florida and Miami game on the thing. We can possibly talk about another game on there, but I know Tez and Jason gonna keep us highly entertained tonight. And of course, me and Coach Sean up in there giving our analysis on the game. So hopefully to see everybody there. And we'll definitely throw in a fun question. I know we were talking about food at the beginning of the last episode, talking about things. I think because Coach Sean started to say he didn't like pretzels, and then we started getting into the food conversation. So y'all come over there, we'll definitely talk about that food. So we won't have too much to talk about. So yeah, definitely see y'all tonight at 6 o'clock.
Well, B Sharp, like I said, brother, I got rehearsal and it's a musical that we're getting ready for. So I'm gonna be in there for a while tonight. Do my best to get out and catch on at the end. But brother, speaking of food, your brother getting ready to do some fried jerk chicken wings.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You hungry this morning? You doing that?
Yes, sir. That's what your brother getting ready to do. That's what I'm gonna do that tonight to kind of test them out. and just to see what I come up with. I'm gonna do that after my rehearsal. Do some fried jerk chicken wings. Let's see what we come up with. Make it happen, Calvin.
Yeah, I just want to let everybody know just in case, because I know some people. Make sure if y'all alerts not turned on, because I know some people be wanting to catch the lives and be upset that they ain't catching. Make sure your notifications is on, so you won't forget. Like I said, 6 o'clock Central Time, 6 o'clock Central Time. We are starting on time, so if we do start a little late, it's just gonna be a couple of minutes, literally just a couple of minutes. But
Gotcha.
I can't wait to see everybody tonight.
Man, it's gonna be on over there. Be sharp with all the fellas, and we know, like you said, that Jason, Hall of Fame Jason, and Tez are gonna keep everybody entertained because Auburn and Oklahoma going at it, and I already know B Sharp, Coach Sean, and them gonna be laughing, and along with Jonathan, all that crew gonna be laughing. I wish I could be there, but man, it's gonna be on tonight. So let's get that chat going tonight. Be Sharp, be there, be square, get right or get left. It's time, y'all. It's time to get it. So let's support B Sharp, Sharpshooter Sports Talk. Let's make it happen. Any final words there on B Sharp?
Man, like you said enough, man. Too, man. Hopefully, everybody there. That was said. If your notifications not turned on, turn them on. If you're not subscribed to the channel, of course, subscribe to the channel. I'm about to say we're gonna do another giveaway soon. Hopefully, probably before the end of the month. Shout out to Steven receiving the shirt, and definitely shout out to Dwight giving out the shirt, man. I was just happy to help. Can't wait to see everybody there tonight. Talk y'all mess. Maybe try to get Coach out on, so we can talk, because at least have a Georgia Bulldog fan that I like on. I know he gonna talk his mess too, so man, definitely see y'all tonight. Everybody have a great morning and all that. I'm all damn tired.
That's it, brother. Everybody, that's B Sharp. My brother getting back to work there, but look here. Let's make sure we support my brother tonight. It's gonna be on, like folks. It's gonna be on, man. This thing is picking up, man. And I'm just proud to be part of as they say, I'm just part of the number, you know, and everything. And thank for all 30-something of y'all in the chat hanging out with me. I'm getting ready to go because I got to prepare for this fishing trip, and got some more things I got to do. But let me tell you something. Wait a minute, right quick. Got to answer Big Dog. He said, Pianoman, do you think Alabama will drop a game at home? No. No, I don't think so. No. But I will say this though, Big Dog. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Let me just be honest. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough. And so, but I don't believe we'll do that, you know. I don't believe we'll do that. I don't believe we'll lose a big game. A game at home. I'm gonna say this, and I saw something in the chat, and the chat is really jumping. But I'm gonna say this, y'all, to the person saying that Tennessee has moved on. Like I said, you have to be in other chats and this, that, and the third. A lot of the Tennessee fans have not moved on from that Georgia game. There are some Georgia fans that have not moved on from the Tennessee game. Now, and I'm going to say this. There are some Georgia fans that have not moved on from when Georgia beat Alabama back in whatever year that was for that Natty championship. But they totally dismissed all the other time Bama beat them. When Jalen Milroe balled out on them in that SEC championship game, they conveniently not bring that up, but they conveniently bring up what that last when Bryce Young threw the interception. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying is that when you get the but Big Dog, like I said, bro, go on certain venues, other social media venues, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. You will see exactly what I'm talking about. They have not moved on. They have not moved on. I'm telling you, I can show you. I ran into one this evening. They even was talking about, okay, I'm gonna show you how they have not moved on, Big Dog. And I'm out of here when I say this. Big Dog, do you know Tennessee is up there hollering? Joey went 14 for 14 in a quarter. And they're just singing Joey's praises, and they're still talking about the matter of fact, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Hold up. See, like they're still showing they're still showing Michael Morris had the student section pissed from Georgia. They're talking about we love Rocky Top. Don't sound like you moved on. See what I'm saying? But that's not just Tennessee. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it. And I'm gonna send this to Dwight right quick. If I should have bookmarked it. I didn't do it. Oh, on it. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. I'm gonna bookmark that right quick. But that has something to do with Alabama. Cause see, this thing be going so fast, man. This thing be going so fast. I cannot find it. Big Dog Gotta Eat. But I want to show you what's coming from the Tennessee fan base. It's right there now. Wait a minute. Hold it. I cannot find it. Oh, fishing right there. My God, today. I wanted to show Big Dog Gotta Eat what I'm talking about right here. Now, let me see. Is it on my other one? I have 2 pages. Let me see something. Let me see. Is it on my other page? I cannot find it. I forgot. And you know what? I can't find it, but I just want to show you that. But I can't find it, Big Dog, and I should have bookmarked it, where they were highlighting Joey Aguilar 14 for 14 and how they were just saying, oh, and we're going to meet Georgia again and blah, 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 and this, that, and the third. You lost. Yeah, and I'm gonna sum it up like this. You had Georgia where you wanted them. You really did. But if you remember, I told you Georgia was going to trick y'all into a mistake. They were going to trick you into a mistake. You had them. Y'all had them. But thankful to Josh Heupel, the brilliant offensive guru that he is. You went conservative too soon. You should have taken a page and learned a lesson from, in my opinion, you should have learned a lesson from last year from Alabama, when Alabama decided to go conservative and continue to run the same play and let Georgia make adjustments. And Georgia made adjustments, both offensively and defensively. All Tennessee had to keep doing was continue to pile it on. When y'all went up 21-6, you should have went up 31-6. You had them right where you wanted them. And y'all let them back in the game. That was that was Tennessee fault. That game, and then down the stretch, took your field goal kicker out of field goal range with a false start penalty. I saw it coming. And I think that's what's wrong. Is how you lost the game. Not just the fact that you lost, it's how you lost it. It's how Tennessee lost it. Not ready for the big time. Not ready for the big time. Not ready. So I'm just saying now, just, take that L and keep it moving. Now, who do y'all play? Let me see. Not that I care anything, but y'all got UAB. You should win that one. You should win that game. You should win that game. Austin, that might be the hardest loss they took. I'm not even going to say that. That's not the hardest loss they took. Hardest loss Tennessee took is when they went into Ohio State last year thinking that they were going to beat them boys in their backyard with their shirts off. That was a hard lesson. You got up there and got the hand toe out. And in the words on the street, you got your mouth toe out. I'm just going to let them, but Austin, I'm letting them grieve, and people grieve in different ways. But when people say that people have moved on, and I'm sitting up here watching you, and you still celebrating a moral victory of 14 for 14 in the first quarter, come on now. Ty Simpson went 17 for 17 in a whole game. But we moved on. But we got Georgia to play. Now, I'm not going to sit here and delusionally say, oh, he's going to go 50 for 50. And if he does, cool. But if he doesn't, it's no big deal, because I'm going to put it to you this way. One and 9. Enough said. Enough said. I don't have to go back through all that hoopla. See, that's what the Georgia fan, that's what listen, the real Georgia fans know that we Alabama fans, we talking real talk. We talking real talk. Because I know, I'm going to say it and I'm out. I know Georgia has a Bama problem. So therefore, it is no rival. And so in the words of Twister, y'all want to be Bama? If you want to be Bama, then learn to beat them. And I ain't talking about being no 1 and 9 either. Beat us 18 more times and then we can have a conversation. But until then, sit down over there, little bro. Learn the industry. Took you 40 years to get your first one. Alabama was winning them all along. I'm just saying. It's all right. It's okay. Just like that young man who said playing Alabama was like playing high school. Play us now, player. Play us now. I bet you any amount of money, Gus gonna change. Gus will change his tune. And we won't take it easy on you. Because I got a feeling, and I'm gonna let the disrespect go ahead and I'm gonna say it on this wise, and Piano Man is out on this. I believe Bama gonna go up in them hedges and take them same hedges and give Georgia a whooping. I'm talking about one of them good ones. But Georgia fans need to be humble. Need to be humble. Gonna be all right. Gonna be all right. All right, B Sharp. See you tonight, bro. And I mean, come on with it. Come on with it. I want to see Jason Hall of Fame and Fez go at it. Because it's day week. This day week. Yeah. Austin Allen, just like anybody else that lost that day. Come on now. Just like, okay, Bama wasn't the only team that lost on the 30th. Texas lost on the 30th. Texas had all summer to prepare for Ohio State, didn't they? So you thought I wasn't going to catch that. Texas had all summer to prepare for Ohio State. Sure did. Bama wasn't the only team that lost. Wasn't prepared. Was not prepared. So I'm just saying, show up at the wedding and everything. Okay, you might be ready for the wedding, but are you ready for the marriage? Different mindset, different way to go there, Austin. So I'm just saying, but guess what? Bama getting ready now. So I'm not gonna downplay none of that and act like that it didn't happen. Yeah, Bama lost, but Bama was not prepared. So yeah, they had all summer, just like Florida State had all summer, just like Ohio State and Texas had all summer. All right, but I bet you Florida State wouldn't want to play Alabama right now. If you're not ready, well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. So they lost one game. So you're going to judge Alabama on one game, Austin? What if I came and played you in a game of 21 and beat you? Would that be fair and then say you're not who you say you are just because I beat you one game? I'm a Lakers. Watch this. I'm a Lakers fan, and I want to say, was it year 2000, 2001, whenever it was, and we played the Philadelphia 76ers. I think that's when that's the year it was. And Philadelphia beat us one game. Did that make the Lakers a loser? No, Lakers still came back and won the chip. It just made Philadelphia good one game. One game don't define you. One mistake don't define you. See, ex-LSU, what happened in 2012 when they beat us 9-6 and all that good stuff, and we had to play them again in the Natty. Ask LSU what happened that night when they played us that second time. So all I'm saying, don't judge about one game, man. Then I'm just saying, not being prepared for a week, one game isn't a championship trait. Not all the time. But show me one team the last 25 years lost their first game and went on to win the national championship. It might not have been the first game, but they lost. Let's look at Ohio State. Ohio State lost twice last year. Ohio State lost twice. They lost to Oregon and they lost to Michigan. They lost twice. Doesn't matter about if it's a first game, second game, third game, 50th game. A loss is a loss. He's a Georgia fan. And guess what, Austin? Y'all have had years to write it against Alabama, and what's your excuse? You hadn't beat them but one time. So let's count all the years that Georgia has been favored against Alabama and Alabama's beat them. One game. And then that one game y'all had us beating the Natty. Remember February 2nd and 26th? Remember that? Go back and look at that play real close. It wasn't even close. Smitty burned your DBs. Saying now if we gonna talk, we're gonna talk real talk. And I'm gonna be honest with you again. in the year that y'all did beat us, before J-Mo went down, J-Mo was torching your DBs by himself. Just remember that now. I'm just showing you. J-Mo was torching them by himself. And when J-Mo went down, Georgia breathed a sigh of relief and said, now we can beat them. And when you had both Mechie and J-Mo, there was no contest. So when we talk about one game, first game, second game, 10th game, it doesn't matter. You can be beat on any game. And so that day, Florida State was just a better team than Bama. Cheers to you. Excuses, that's no excuse. Okay. So you a one pony show? No, bruh. Because what? Oh, okay, since you want to go there, Austin. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, what happened to y'all in the SEC championship game when you had Jalen Carter, when you had, was it Nakobe Dean, when you had, man, I need to go back to that. And we beat the brakes off y'all. And we ran the football. Brian Robinson ran all over y'all. So don't talk to me about no one pony show. Y'all ain't even a one-horse town. You can't beat Bama. Come on. Let's get a little intervention going right there, Austin. You can't beat Bama. You know what? Wait a minute. I'm gonna do. You know what? Here we go. There you go. Come on. Let's have an exchange. Come on. I'm gonna tell you like we do in the old school. When B Sharp said what's happening, everything. What you want to happen. What trophy did you get? One. You got one trophy. One, Austin, one. You got one trophy. But who won the SEC that year? We did. Let's go back the year before. Who won the SEC that year? We did. Who we beat? Y'all. Don't give me that. And then we won the Natty on top of it. You want to keep going, Austin? You want to keep going? Let's go back to you want to go back to the last time Georgia beat Alabama? Bro, you 44. We 44-26 on y'all. I don't want to hear that. So who really won? So who you first of all, see, man, Austin, bruh, all I'm gonna say is next Saturday, be there or be square. But when Bama beats you again, I want you to come on back now, because we gonna light in on you, bruh. I'm telling you now. I'm letting you know. And I got a feeling Bama gonna beat you again. I ought to make, you know what I think I'm going to do? Austin, Bama beat y'all. I'm going to make up a trophy. I'm going to get a trophy constructed. And I'm going to say for Austin Allen, here's your trophy. And it's going to be called the Can't Beat Bama Trophy. And then we're going to say 1 and 10. One and 10. I want you to be here, win or lose. Okay? No, because you said that there was no excuse for them, that they had all summer to prepare. Well, guess what? Florida State was just better that day. Guess what? We've been better than y'all, with the exception of one time in the last 10 years. We've been better than y'all with the exception of one time. Now, you want to talk about that? I'm going to do more than jump down your throat. What's up, Coach Smoot? What you got?
What up, man?
What the business is?
Shooting that, man. What you got going, man? I just came over here to check you out.
Well, bro, I'm arguing with a Georgia fan.
I see that. Hey, before I even get into that, man, I want to make this public. I need everybody to know Coach Smoot ain't got no beef with Piano Man. Coach Smoot has been liking every video that Piano Man posts since for probably about 2-3 months now. So I need y'all to get off of this drama. Stop coming to my page talking crazy about Piano Man. Stop talking about what Piano Man and KB doing. Coach Smoot ain't with no drama. We on the bigger and better things. Piano Man in front of everybody so we could shut the haters up. I want the best and nothing but the best for you, bro. I know we had our differences. I know our separation was different, but I want you to be great at whatever you do, man. And you know I truly mean that. Before all the drama, you know me. So everybody else, y'all stay out my inbox, stay out my DMs with all that extra stuff. Bigger and better things in 2025. Thank y'all. But
Coach Smoot, hey, bro.
What's up,
well,
brother?
hold up for a minute, and let me say this, bro. I ain't got no problem with nobody, and but you know how people are, but and like I be telling people, the media has this way of spinning crap, and it ain't even no big deal. So, brother, from one brother to the next. But while you on here, brother, I want to thank you for the things that I did learn. I want to thank you for the for just the things that I learned. And every experience was a learning experience, bro. And that's what you taught us over there to learn, and that's what it's all about. So I appreciate you, man, and roll tide to you, and just keep let's just hey man, let's keep it going, bro.
You doing what you doing, bro? Hey, and I ain't got my bleep button up right now, but F them dogs, man. It's gonna get ugly for them next week. I don't even think they understand it, but I ain't gonna hold you short, man. I just I knew you'd be surprised by it. I'm glad you took the challenge and didn't know what they expect, and that's why I do. You know I'm authentic, man. It's been weighing on me, and I'm glad that it was live.
It's all good. It's all
man.
good.
Take it
Because
easy,
at the
bro.
end of my day, hey man, when the Lord judge me, He ain't gonna ask me nothing about you. He gonna ask me how I treated you.
Me. Yep.
He's gonna ask me how I treated you, and I can't stand before God and lie. Ain't no sense in lying. So, but I appreciate you, Smoot. I appreciate
All
you,
right,
man.
bro. Be blessed, man. I'll catch up with you.
All right, brother. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. All right. Where you at, Twister? Wait a minute. Twister, you there?
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Let me mute up real quick. Hold on.
Yeah. All right. Hey, it's all good, ladies and gents. It's all good. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We good. Yeah, we good. We good. Twist.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this real quick. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. I came back up here. I heard this Austin cat talking about y'all won the natty and whatnot, man. Like I said before, y'all better bring them black jerseys on and bring your A game. And them referees. Y'all won the championship without Alabama. The SEC championship y'all bragging about. Y'all beat Texas for it. Y'all didn't beat Bama for it.
Bro,
So,
let me tell you something. Hey,
y'all
hold
Georgia
up.
fans, y'all bring your A game.
Twister, hold
And
up.
when we
Let's go
beat
back
y'all
to that
again,
jersey.
when we beat y'all again, it's over with.
Twister. Twister. Let's go back to that jersey thing. I don't care if they wear a black jersey, a red jersey, a blue jersey, a pride looking jersey. You can wear the referee shirt, far as I'm concerned. We don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And bruh, man, bring it. Don't sing it. Bring it. We done beat y'all umpteen times and y'all still hollering. Make the SEC championship game. Okay, AA. You still hot. Man, Twist. Man, golly. I'm going to tell you what. I'm finna go because I got the headache. But that's all right. That's quite all right. That's quite all right. I just told y'all. Let me see something. Hold up. You still there, Twist?
Yes.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, I'm still here.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop that down. I just had to throw that out there. They just forgotten. Hey, Piano Man, they forgot who we were and who we is. They forgot. Them little precious little rules done changed and just got their head all messed up.
I hear you, man. They're gonna be all
A nightmare
right. We
for
gonna mess
almost
their
2
head up one more
decades.
time. We're gonna mess that head up.
They forgot, man. They forgot. All of them, the whole football world forgot. If those rules were still the same, they won't be talking like this.
I hear you.
The media cried. The committee cried. They got tired of seeing Alabama every time in a playoff game or than that. They got tired of seeing it, so they changed the rules. So Georgia can keep on talking smack. Y'all ain't a rival because we done beat y'all 9 out of 10 times. That's no rival. LSU is a rival. Auburn is a rival. That's the only rivals we really had because that was the best.
Wait a minute. I just read the stats on that. We really don't have rivals. We just have folks that's in the way.
Yeah, I had to come back out here. I'm like, these Georgia fans, they just forgotten. Kirby Smart took our playbook and took it to Georgia and became the next Alabama. Every Georgia fan, they talk, oh, we just preparing it and we got to come back. Who did Kirby get that from? Alabama, Nick Saban. When Georgia got their ass whooped by Tennessee in the first half, what did Kirby do? He went back and made adjustments and came back. Who used to do that? Let me guess. Alabama did that. So Georgia, everything y'all do is from us. We your daddy. Thank you very much. And let me drop back down, man. This traffic's crazy out here.
Yeah,
Roll Tide, Piano, man. God bless you, man.
Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide. Man, we done had a show this morning. Kirby took the defense and then left for UGA. We know it's all good. It's all good. But y'all, I got to go and everything. I got to get ready for this trip and everything. But, man, thank y'all for coming by. And listen. Leave the negative. Let's leave the negative. And y'all know exactly what I mean. I'm a believer. I'm a Jesus believer. Jesus taught me to forgive. Jesus taught me to forgive. And that's what I have to do. And I leave all the rest up to God and everything. And I mean that from my heart. But I thank you all for hanging in there with me. Thank you for being my just thank you. Just thank you. Thank you. That's all I can say is thank you. Appreciate you, Austin. Appreciate everybody. 401k crew, thank you. Thank you. Be sharp, all them cats, man. Yeah. So I just live by a different order. That's all. You know, I just live by a different order. And I have to give honor to God, and I have to give an account to Him. So, and I just appreciate everybody that just hangs in there with me, man. I didn't want to get emotional, but you know, it's all about me just having to give an account to God, and that shows my mortality. That one of these days, that exchange right there, I'm going to have to give an account for it, and that's all I can do. That's all I can do. But I'm thankful for everybody. So I got to go, y'all. You know, I got to go. And but it is what it is. And if anybody's in the inbox, that's between you and them. I don't send people over there because I don't operate like that. I just don't. And so I got you, JB. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But look here, in the words of my pastor, to all content creators and podcasters out there, man, keep, stay focused, drive, and go forward in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And remember, you can do all things through Christ, that gives you strength. I promise you can. And I'm going to tell you like this, man. You may not see the good in things right now, but in the long run, you'll see it because God will see to it and everything, and allow God to work things out for you. Yeah. Thank you, Carla. Everybody's going to give an account for the good and the bad. I just try to keep my intentions pure. That's what I mean. And so I let people say and do and laugh and talk and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, you're gonna give an account. And some people say karma is, and everything. I just calling it reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. That's all I can say. You reap what you sow. So if you sow love, you'll reap it. But when you sow confusion, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that. So even the creator said Roll Tide, and I believe that, Steve. I believe that. But anyway, y'all, Piano Man may not see you today or tomorrow personally, but I'll see you in the long run. I'll see you in the long run. And I'm no expert. I just know what I'm talking about. All right. So, as I always say, forget them trees. Forget them hedges. Georgia, the gauntlet starts now. The trash talk starts now. I'm still putting you up in the category with Buster, Three Stroke Charlie, and Billy. So Georgia, it's Georgia Hate Week. And before I get all this other stuff, I'm finna get on TikTok, do my thing with that, and Georgia. I'm telling you now, we about to get with the get. Let the trash talk begin. Who let the wolves out? I did. I opened the gate, told Bama Nation, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So it is officially here on the long run with Piano Man. It is officially Georgia Hate Week. We done already started. So Georgia, we finna light in on y'all. We coming. I wanted to do you hit me. So it's about to be on. It's about to be on, like folks. All right. So anyway, yes, sir. Twister say he's that wolf. Yes, sir. And we coming. The pack is coming. I think you hear us coming, Georgia. You hear that? You hear that? That's Bama coming. That's right. So anyway, everybody have a great day. Oh yeah, I know we've been started. I just kind of, kept mine. But when I saw that, trying all that AI stuff and trying to make us feel bad, it's on now. It's on. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Humble. No more Mr. Meek. And If you want mercy, you better take yourself to church. Because you're not gonna get it over here. Yeah, come on now. That's that. So anyway, y'all have a great day. And don't forget, be sharp at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all know what's up. It's going to be on tonight with Be Sharp. Hey, let's do the doggone thing. All right, I got to go. I couldn't. Yeah. But you know what, JB? But I'll talk to you about that later. But anyway, everybody have a great day. Let's get it. All these Georgia folks, forget y'all. It'll be all right. But Georgia Hate Week just started. I'm excited. Yes, I am. So anyway, I got to go. I'm hungry now. I hadn't had any breakfast. The sugar's just about to start up. Oh, gosh, I forgot. Uh-oh. The sugar's about started. And so I got to go. Y'all have a great day. Don't forget to Be Sharp tonight. And Bobby Sprinkle starts back up on Monday. It's going to be live. It's going to be set. Oh, and don't forget, I will be on for Icebox. I just can't host a show from my phone, but I will be on for Icebox and doing my predictions for my picks for Saturday. And I'm going to be doing it while I'm fishing. So let's not forget Icebox, okay? All right, I got to go. I'm out. Y'all have a great day. Make it happen. See you tonight. Roll Tide. Piano Man is out.